This is an amazing tactic by none other than Mikhail Tal, the former world champion, and one of the greatest chess tacticians ever. Now always look at your opponent's weaknesses and how you can target them. Here there is one glaring weakness. The black king is not castled yet and is in the center. How can we take advantage of this? Look at your pieces. The white queen is aligned with the king, dead in the center. The knight also. Your bishop is nearby as well, pointing to a square near the king. You might say that's okay, but it seems that many black pieces guard the squares around the black king. So how can we really take advantage of the fact that the black king is stuck in the middle? Well, there are other tactical motifs here that you should identify. 1. The knight can potentially fork the queen and the rook in one move. When you have a knight on such a great outpost, you should always scan for possible tactical opportunities. So let's use the checks, captures, threats method and look for some forcing moves that will change the position to our advantage. The most forcing move here is knight captures on f7, forking the queen and the rook, and also very importantly, removing the pawn that protects the e6 square. Black must respond to this move. If he doesn't, he will lose the queen. So there are really only two possible moves that you should consider for black. First one, king captures the knight, which leads to a quick mate. White clears the e-line to the centered king, the queen captures the undefended pawn on e6 with a check, and then with the support of the bishop, mates the king on f7. A beautiful display of how a coordinated attack of the knight, queen, and bishop collaborate together to mate the king. Chess is really a team game, so look for ways to have your pieces work together. The second move that we should consider by black after the knight captures on f7 is queen to e7, which allows us to win the rook. Okay, key lessons here. 1. King in the center is a weakness. Try to open lines of attack towards the king to exploit this weakness. 2. Using the checks, captures, a threats method, which is really about trying to find the most forcing moves, we were able to identify a powerful move that forced black to respond, exploit his weakness, and win the game. 3. Chess is a team game. Learn to coordinate your pieces for maximum effect. This was a great tactic and a great lesson from the legendary world champion Mikhail Tal.